she is very upset, and she mentions going over all the possible solutions.
We thought of every possible solution on what to do next, and we were really scared. Like,
there is then a claim in the
Hello.
document that Bao was
How we
told
doing?
many times to include private information about Cinder being in a relationship, but Bao didn't want to do that.
you do not know
That's insane.
how many times I was told to put in my Google Doc the fact that
What the fuck? What? Why?
I had a significant other, and no matter how many people told me to put it in, and how stupid I would be to not put it in, I could not bring myself to put it in, because I knew that what that would do to your reputation, and you could not spare that same thought for me.
And then it makes a claim Bao was put in a position to speak up or no one else would.
I hated that I had to be in the position where it had to be me to say something, or
You
no
know
one
what?
else would.
Let's put some lo-fi music on. Lo-fi playlist. There's this one video. Sorry, I'll get to the chat if someone's put something in chat. But alright, no one's in chat yet. I think. Hold on, let me go into live chat. No, alright. Um found it. Yeah, I like this song. Yeah, man. Da 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 da. Do 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Trying to figure out what game can I play. Arsenal? Maybe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oof. Get him, get him, get him.
Hey, you got him.
I am on fire. How did he get me then? What? How did he get me? That's actually insane. Damn it. I've just noticed my mouth isn't moving. Who gives a crap? Why am I lagging? Oh, I'm in Brazil servers. What the heck? I just clocked. I'm in Brazil servers. Why was I in Brazil servers? What? There you go. Better. Ooh. Oh, I got someone. Okay. Well, someone help me get somebody. Ooh, wow, I was not expecting that. Oof, almost. I applaud that. That was a good one. Oh, at least I got somebody. What? I deserve that. Yeah, that was my fault. That person in first place is pretty good. That was a good one. What? Somebody get him, please. Somebody get him. Oh, we traded. Oh, it was a little too late. Oh, I could have knifed him. Why did I not? Oh, got him. Good. That sniper was not doing me justice.
Wow, you blew his brains out. Nice.
Ah. I think I'm in a sweat lobby, but it doesn't matter. I'm just having fun regardless. I'm getting bodied. I'm getting bodied, bro. Sorry, I was too busy looking at my OBS. I didn't even notice I was running in. I need to do better with my aim. GG. I placed 6th. I got 16 kills. Yeah, I'm proud of that. Let's go. Shotguns only. Screw it. Let's do this. Standard? Okay. This is gonna be fun. Oh, it's shotguns only. Okay, never mind. Where is everybody? Damn it. How are they treated? Oh, I panicked.
Wow, you blew his brains out. Nice.
I applaud that, I can't lie. Don't try and knife in a shotgun fight. Because you already know that's going to be a really big mistake on your part. You see? Prime example right there. Don't try and knife people in a gunfight. Cause you're just gonna get finished instantly. Like that.
Wow, you blew his brains out. Nice.
82! Sorry, what? 82! Not doing the best right now. Fair enough. They probably got better ping than I do, I can't lie. Oof, 3 HP as well. 52? Ah. Oof. If only it hit both of them at the same time, that would have been sick. I really wish that was the case as well. I deserve that. Honestly, I'll probably take 4th place. Can't lie. Doesn't matter where I place. I'm having fun regardless. I love how people just take this game like so seriously sometimes. Yeah, I'm just here living life. I don't know. I guess that's just how I roll in it. Ultimate skirt. Yeah, why did I stand still? I'm trying to hit quick scopes, man. Let me hit my quick scopes. I want to be in face clan. There you go. Yeah, let me just pull my knife out to a gunfight. He fully, but that person panicked, I bet. Oh? Oh, they went above me. Okay. I applaud that kind of. I think after this match, what I might end up. Oh wow, also. I think after this match, what I might do is I might end up playing like a more chillax game. You know what I'm saying? Like more lo-fi. I was just camping out there. That's my new yard, my new home. You got my bathroom and everything. Oof. Yeah. I'm not gonna back out mid-match because, you know, I don't give up. Even if I'm not doing good. Wow, I really need to rethink my aim. Oh, that bamboozled me for a bit. I'm so sorry. At least I got somebody. That's all matters. Like, the only thing that matters, yeah, is that if I get at least 1 kill in this game. I don't care about stats. I just care about playing and having fun. You know what I'm saying? Get clipped, LOL. What does that even mean? a clip. They take a video clip of it. Yes,
Good shot, mate. You got his head.
that's a unique skin. I just realized as well. Stupid brick wall saved you. At least I got the kill though. This is why I hate pit. Oh, they were behind me. Okay, I was gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh, that was a banging headshot. I didn't do so well that match. Got 5th place though. Top 5. Chilling, man. Alright. Let's play something else, shall we? Shall we play something else then? I'm trying to wonder what I can play. You reckon I should play some You reckon I should play some slap battles? Some billy ball? Anything like that? I might play some slap battles. Maybe. Okay. So what? I got the elude glove, yeah. Hopefully I was gonna make it so that like, if anyone tries slapping me, I get teleported to like a random thing. So if I try this, yep, right there. Sorry, I'm just messaging someone. Bye bye. There they go. What the fuck? What just happened there? What? Huh? Who did that? Someone's messaged me. Alright. Back to work. Okay. That's a keypad. Yeah, I can't be asked to get the counter thingy, whatever that glove is. Because I already got elude. But yeah, no, I can't be bothered. What? How'd I end up back here? Not on the cube. Why the cube of death? This is so stupid. That was actually smart, I can't lie. I wasn't expecting that. That backfired, didn't it? Jesus. Alright, time to message somebody again. I am so sorry for taking my time then. I was just writing a very lengthy message to someone. I see someone's got... Oh. What the hell am I? I'll let them do the thing. I'm not evil. Just wait for them to finish. Damn it. I didn't want. How did that hit me? That cat is going places. See how many people we can fling. Can they hit me? They can hit me. Alright. What other glove should I use? Should I use the... Ooh! Seeing as it's nearly Halloween, how about we use the Hallow Jack? Yeah, let's use the Hallow Jack glove. Maybe that might be good. Wait. Where did everybody go? There's one person here just chilling. There's one person over on the... Fly! That's not gonna help. I was gonna jump off anyways. Sorry, I had to join in that. Wow, you lucky man. Oh, damn it. Well, I'm dead. What? What the heck? Well, I'm dead. Dude, I'm dead already. Relax.
Wait.
Wait.
No.
No! I've heard that. Well, that took a while. He's running away. And I'm dead. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention at the start. Do you like my little pet on my shoulder? His name is Steven. Sound like that. What could be another scary one that we can use? How about we? I don't know about this one, to be fair. I haven't really had the best of times with this one. This used to be the dream glove a long time ago. And then ever since he got outed to be a really weird ass person, then no one uses it. I think I've seen a few people use it, but they just got rid of the dream thing, innit? Which is good, by the way. What can I use? Grenadier, what's this? I don't know what Grenadier even is. Grapple, possible. Cloud, maybe. Gravity. I've tried that before, it's not that good. Meteor, I guess. Guardian Angel, no. I don't like that one, to be fair. Sun? Maybe. Ferryman, never used it. You know what? Yeah, let's use that one actually. Oh, I just got, I got like an ore on my back when I use it. I think this is probably what I'm gonna be using as like a weapon or something. Or not. Vision. You just got to freaking build a man up here making pylons. And I'm dead. My ears burn. Okay, hello one person watching my stream. Very nice of you to join. Okay, so I can leap. I don't know. What's this ability? Oh my god! That man was flying. I love this. I'm just flinging people off the map. That didn't work. Apparently it did. Garbage couldn't be me. What did it? Wee. Not again. There we go. I don't understand. Why is the... What? My man's using the same one as I am. I think. Are they? No, they're not.
I'll be back.
Okay. So I'm wondering, like, there's so many of these badge gloves as well that, surprisingly, some of them I do have. Some of them I just can't bring myself to get. Especially, where is it? This one right here. This one? Wait, what? Trial retro. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more than that. Trial retro for 5 minutes by purchasing the trial product. Yeah, I guess that could work. I just don't have the funds for it. Yeah. I wish what was I gonna say? Oh, this glove! I was gonna say something about this glove. Is that Jerry? Oh my god, it's Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Let's go. How do I get this? I have Hexa. I got that like not that long ago. Metaverse? I don't have Metaverse. Sword fighter? Sword ability? Fighter of the highest. How do I get the sword fighter glove? Let me get my phone. I want to search this up. I'm gonna search up how to get the sword fighter glove. Give me a second. Because I don't think I've ever seen this glove. So I feel like at some point you're probably gonna need...
My video showcasing how to get retro, but grab this glove and let's head over to Cannon Island. You can use a plate, you can have a friend use Cloud. There's plenty of ways you can get over here to the side, but you're gonna go right to this side. You're gonna use this band hammer and drop right in here, and you'll get teleported. For this part...
God damn it. I'm gonna have to try and get, freaking retro again. And we all know how that went. Trying to get retro is probably the worst thing to do. But yeah, let's, for now. Let's try and get somebody with this. Is that Reaper? I can't tell. Wait for it. Yo! That was sick! Yeah, I screwed it. I apologize for that. Aww. I'm sad. Some guy just freaking slapped me off before I got to give in the +4. There you go. What did they get? Explosion. That was perfectly timed. Oh. Wee. What else is there that I want to... Oh yeah, I want to see if I can... Okay. Oh, we have 2 people watching. Sweet. Nice to know we have people watching. Someone got a virus? Someone's got the virus curve, I swear I saw that. Let's just... I love how, see that? As soon as I lose the effect, they just go right for me. Haha, they self-destructed. I'm testing God's hand since I got it. There you go. What? Hair? That shouldn't be allowed. I'm dead. Who are they gonna go for? The bacon head. Or just everybody, apparently. Guess that didn't work, we did it. My speaker almost exploded. Someone in the chat said the speaker almost exploded. Explosion. Fair enough. Ooh, how about we listen to some very spooky stories? Let's do that. I love listening to spooky stories. It's my favorite.
I've always had really messed up teeth, bro. My name name is Patrick McCabe. I've always had really messed up teeth growing up.
Patrick
My
McCabe.
name is Patrick McCabe. I've always had really messed up teeth growing up. Like, atrociously bad. Due to that and a few other things, I got my wisdom teeth out really late in life. Most people who undergo the process get them out sometime in high school or at the very latest, early into their college years. But I was different. I didn't even sit down for a consultation until after graduating college. The process was incredibly painful and one of the most irritating things I've gone through in my entire life. I'm not going to bore you with all the details about my recovery, but there is something you need to know. For whatever reason, the pain I was experiencing was so bad that I couldn't sleep through the night without taking pain medication. I developed a system where I would wake myself up every 3 hours to take another pill, cycling between the two medications I'd been prescribed. It was awful, but it was the only thing
trying
I
to see
could
what
do
the
to prevent
design
these
of my-
massive toothaches that would quite literally have me in tears. It should go without saying.
It's just
that my
some- that's
sleep
not- I think that's
started
something
downright
reason.
awful during that period. My body started getting used to 3-hour cycles of sleep, followed by periods of being awake, and it was difficult to return to normal even after my recovery was over. That was honestly the worst part. The sleep. It was not normal, I'm telling you. I didn't even feel human after a while. It was like I had become something else, constantly waking up and going back to sleep. I don't even want to think about it. One night, I'm pretty sure it was during the first week of recovery, I was up at like 4 a.m. to take my meds again. For whatever reason, I couldn't fall back asleep afterwards. I don't know if it was because of my condition or because the AC had stopped working, but it was way hotter than usual. I remember constantly turning for like 10 minutes before deciding I had to do something about the heat. The only thing I could think of was to open my bedroom window, which I did.
I genuinely love this cube
But I
design
still
as
couldn't
well.
sleep. So there I was.
I'm sipping the
lying there
sponge.
miserably in bed, praying with every fiber of my being that I just fall asleep. But of course, I didn't. At one point, I started picking up on this strange noise coming from outside my window. I slept with my window open, so at first, I figured it was just some normal outside sound that I wasn't used to hearing. But the more I listened, the more I got the feeling that it wasn't a normal sound.
So if anyone,
Sounded
yeah, if
almost like
anyone's here
snapping,
like still in the
as if
chat,
some kind
yeah,
of animal were dragging its claws
put
or
like a
something.
single letter in the
That's
chat. It
best
can
way
be
I
any
can
random
describe it.
letter. Just put a letter in the
At one
chat.
point, the noise got louder, and I realized it sounded like it was coming from above me, from the roof. And then, a few seconds later, the noise started moving above me, gradually fading out of earshot. I was pretty positive at that point that it was some kind of critter messing around on the roof. My family lives in a woodsy area,
Should
so
I-
we've had our
yeah, I'm
fair
gonna
share
use
of
Dave.
curious
Screw it.
raccoons and pest infestations. I really wanted to just ignore it and go back to sleep, but I knew my dad would be livid if something burrowed into our attic again, so I had to do something. Plus, it wasn't like I was on the brink of falling asleep anyway. I was wide awake. So without much thought, I threw my covers off, jumped out of bed, and started making my way to the garage. From there, I grabbed one of my dad's heavy-duty
Excuse me.
flashlights and walked back through the house to the back door. My room sits on the first floor near the back of the house where the roof is the lowest, so I figured I'd check over there first. I made it to the spot outside my bedroom window, across the roof. I didn't see anything up there, so I sighed and figured the animal had crawled to a different part of the roof in the time it had taken me to get outside. Trying my best to eliminate as much of the roof as possible. All I really needed to do was scare the animal away.
That was
which
close.
would be pretty easy if I could just find the damn thing. I was standing near the front of the house, where the roof is nearly twice as high, when I spotted something shift in the corner of my flashlight beam. With one quick flick of my wrist, I shot the flashlight toward the spot I had seen movement, and nearly passed out. There, standing on the roof, was a person. Not an animal, not a pack of animals, but a fully grown human being. There was a naked human being standing on my roof, frozen in the beam of my flashlight. I screamed. I couldn't help it, and as soon as I did, the person on the roof started moving, almost like they were allergic to the light of my flashlight. I tried to trace their movements with the light, but they were absurdly fast. Until that moment, I didn't know it was possible to move so fast barefoot, let alone on the loose shingles of an uneven roof. They started making their way back to where my room was, and I sprinted around the house to intercept them. I don't even know what I was thinking. I should have just ran back inside, but there was some deep instinct in me that prevented me from backing off. I yelled for my dad as I ran, hoping he'd be able to get outside in time to help me ward off or restrain the psycho on our roof. I made it to the back of the house just in time to see the person preparing to jump off the roof. My first thought was that there was no way. There was absolutely no way a person could jump off that roof without suffering serious injuries, even from that lower point. Surely they'd have to find another way down. But without hesitation, the person jumped, slamming into the concrete with a deafening thump. The shock of what I was seeing had me frozen in place at that point. I couldn't even process what was going on because of how insane it was that someone had actually just jumped off our roof. I don't know how he didn't shatter every bone in his legs.
Yep.
My dazed shock only lasted a split second, but that was enough. The person immediately got up off the paver stones and charged toward me, tackling me to the ground. He started clawing at my eyes, almost like he was trying to rip my face off. I screamed and kicked, but I couldn't get him off me. He was grunting and spitting, and there was no logical explanation for how someone like that could be so strong. I started feeling blood pouring down my face, and in that moment, I thought I was gonna die. But then, over the sound of my own screaming, I heard the back door burst open. Seconds later, my dad was pulling the person off of me, cursing and yelling like it was life or death. I got up off the ground just in time to see that psycho breaking free of my dad's grasp, completely covered in my blood. Instead of continuing to attack me or my dad, he ran to the edge of our yard, scaled our backyard fence, and disappeared into the darkness. My dad and I stood there in shock while the sounds of his footsteps crashing through the forest faded into the distance. I'll fast forward through the rest. I had to go to the hospital that night. My dad almost crashed just trying to get me there. I had lost a ton of blood, and the doctors had to give me all sorts of shots to prevent me from getting any infections or diseases that guy might have had. It was a nightmare. The one saving grace was that my mouth was basically detached, so my teeth didn't need to be re-examined. The police were useless. Not like they could have done much anyway. They said searching the woods would be unfeasible given how vast it was. They insisted that simple security cameras would have prevented the whole thing. My dad later discovered that the person on the roof had been trying to dig into our attic, just like an animal would. Ironically, it wasn't my dad or me who was the most affected. It was my mom. She cried about this incident so many times. She was actually the one who went ahead and upped our home security. I still have no explanation for what happened that night. Who that guy was, where he had come from, and how he had even found our house are just a few of the 1,000 questions about that night that I fear will never be answered. My house is a very unique design. I would call it unique, but I bet a lot of people would call it weird instead. And actually, they have. The vast majority of friends I've hosted have all said so, even a handful of girls I've snuck in while my parents were away. As much as I'd love to make things easy for myself and just attach a bunch of photos of the house, I don't think my parents would appreciate that too much. So instead, I'll just tell you the important details. As it pertains to the story, there's really only one you need to know. You know how most houses have a porch or a walkway leading up to the front door, and there's usually some sort of covering above the door, maybe called a door canopy? Well, my house basically has a covered hallway that you have to walk through before entering the actual interior. Imagine your own front door, part of the house on either side, and then push the front door entrance back, into the house, so to speak. It's essentially like walking into two parts of the house without even being inside. This is all to say that my bedroom is on the first floor, right next to the external hallway next to the front door. If I stand up and look out the window next to my bed, I can actually see anyone standing at the front door, but they'd have their back to me. Hopefully that description makes sense. I developed a habit at a really young age of peeping out that window whenever a delivery person or a guest would ring the doorbell. It was like having a little hidden camera that I could use to check who was there before stepping in full view of the door. What I'm about to tell you happened just a few months ago, at the very beginning of the summer. My parents were out of town for the week, so I decided to take advantage of the situation and let my girlfriend Anna sleep over for a few days. Normally, my strict and traditional parents would be very opposed to anything like that, but what they didn't know wouldn't hurt them. Plus, they'd met Anna a million times, so it wasn't like I was bringing an unwelcome stranger into our home. The first night was relatively uneventful, just a chill movie night with some snacks and a few glasses of wine. We went to sleep at a reasonable hour and went for a dip in the pool the following morning. I'm not really much of a party person, and neither is Anna, so we were more than happy to just spend some time together relaxing, playing games, and watching TV. The second night was when things went down. It was probably sometime around midnight. We were pillow talking in the dark, about to go to sleep, when I heard something from outside. It sounded like a screeching, or something being dragged. I shushed Anna and listened, trying to figure out what I was hearing. It sounded like it was coming from the driveway, which is off to the side of the house. That alarmed me, mostly because it meant the sound was coming from really close to the actual house. I listened a little while longer, and realized it was the sound of one of my dad's trash cans being moved around. He sometimes keeps them in front of the garage, and I was pretty positive I had seen a couple of them out there earlier. My first thought was that he hadn't fully emptied them, and some animal was poking around, looking for scraps or food or something. Still though, animal or not, hearing things moving around in your driveway is creepy, especially when you're the only one home and it's too dark to see anything. I told Anna to stay put, telling her that I was going to go shoo away the raccoon or other animal that was rummaging through the trash. Then, I calmly walked out of my room and over to the front door. I flicked on the switch for the exterior lights, but they didn't illuminate the driveway enough for me to see anything. Just the front yard and the porch.
This guy stinks.
Luckily, I opened the door and walked outside, hoping my presence would be enough to scare off whatever was out there.
Alright, let's play a different game. I don't want to end up having to be too quiet so I'm not able to like talk to you lovely people.
In fact, even the sound of the trash can had stopped. I figured there was a slim chance that whoever had been there had already run away, but concluded it was unlikely since I had been watching and listening the whole time. So, even more reluctantly, I clicked on my phone flashlight and started walking down the front steps toward the driveway. As I got closer, I realized that one of the trash cans had indeed been messed with. Two of them were sitting against the garage door, but one of them was completely overturned, with its contents scattered across the driveway. I groaned, knowing I was going to have to clean up the mess. I should mention that I didn't see anything out there, even after approaching, so I figured the animal had slunk away without me noticing. Just to be completely sure, I shined my flashlight all around the trash cans, but there was still
Brick
nothing
Labs.
there.
No. Oh, I love this one. A niche barista game where you can make like all different kind of like drinks and stuff. I like that.
I went back inside, opened the garage door.
Boba blueberry cappuccino. Boba.
Moved the trash cans inside and locked it. I didn't want to run the risk of something returning later and waking me up.
Boba, no.
Then I went back to bed.
Was it? Oh, whoops. I did not mean that. Half strength caramel frappuccino. Half strength? Hold on, let me rejoin the game actually.
Anna was still awake, but barely. I could tell she was about to fall asleep, so I gave her a gentle kiss on the forehead and tried to get comfortable on my side of the bed without disturbing her too much.
I need a tutorial actually. I can't remember most of the things about this game. I know how to do that.
You can pull yourself out of it if you concentrate. And that's when I heard something. This gentle tapping noise, like metal on glass. I was convinced it was part of the half dream I was having, but something about it was just the slightest bit too unsettling. So instead of succumbing to exhaustion and drifting off into sleep, I opened my eyes and looked around the room. Sure enough, the tapping sound didn't stop.
Okay.
I froze. It hadn't been in my own head.
Limonada. So...
It was coming from somewhere in the room. I didn't move a muscle. I just listened, trying to pinpoint exactly where it was emanating from, or even what it was.
No? Lemonade, there you are. Here you go, sir. Dookie man.
After a few seconds, I realized it wasn't coming from inside the room at all, even though it sounded so clear. That could only mean one thing, though. I realized it wasn't coming from inside the room at all, even though it sounded so clear. That could only mean one thing, though. It was coming from just outside my window. I forced myself out of bed, stood up slowly, and peeked behind the curtain of my bedroom window. In the minimal light from outside, I could see the outline of a person standing at the front door, with their back to me. It was terrifying. I looked for a little while longer, and realized they were lightly tapping on the glass over and over and over again, as as if expecting someone to answer the door. But that was insane. It was past midnight, and none of the house lights were on. I tried to make out more details about the person.
That's a macchiato? Okay. I am so sorry.
But I couldn't see anything distinctive without more light. As I was standing there watching them, I noticed them start to turn around. Without thinking, I ducked under the light just in time. And I felt my heart start racing. I must have stayed crouched behind the window for a full minute, terrified that they had seen me. I didn't want to look again, but I had to.
Latte. Phone.
With a deep
Is it
breath,
half
I
strength
mustered up the
and
courage to take another look out the window.
half strength cappuccino.
Slowly, I stood back
raspberry.
up, peeled the curtain back,
There you go.
and instantly regretted it. There, just 2 inches from the glass, was a face staring back at me. I yelled and recoiled from the window, yanking the curtain shut again. Even though we were only face to face for a split second, I was able to make out that it was a man with shriveled-looking skin.
Okay, so if I put water, matcha powder and water. Oh,
Like someone whose face was melting away. As I fell back onto the bed, still yelling uncontrollably, Anna woke up. I screamed that there was someone outside, then made sure my bedroom door was
water,
locked
matcha powder. So I did get it right.
before grabbing my phone and calling the police. The cops showed up a little over 10 minutes later. Anna and I
Matcha powder. No. Oh, no, I need water.
stayed
first.
locked in my room the entire time. I really wanted to run to the front door to see where the creep had gone, but Anna was clutching onto my arm and wouldn't let me. When the police finally arrived, I let them inside and told them everything I had seen.
Oh. Oh.
They did a quick sweep of the house, and with my help, we confirmed that there was no sign of forced entry, and the entire house was locked up. That put me at ease, but it still didn't explain why that guy was creeping around my house and where he had gone. Eventually, after walking the perimeter with their flashlights and poking around the yard, they told us they didn't find anything unusual. One of them told me to call back should I see that guy again. Then they left. The rest of the week passed without incident. I ended up telling my parents, who, to my surprise, didn't seem overly concerned about it. We don't exactly live in a sketchy neighborhood, so I was surprised that they were being so nonchalant about the whole thing. To be fair, though, their reaction made me feel like I was overreacting a little bit. I mean, what had really happened? This homeless guy had crept into their house? The more I thought about it, the more I realized I was making a big deal out of nothing. But if that were the case, I probably wouldn't be writing this. The reason I'm writing this now is because for the past few nights, I've woken up randomly in the middle of the night to strange noises coming from outside my window. Not my trash cans moving around like what I had heard before, but different sounds. I told my dad about them, and he's actually
My
planning on
God.
installing some
Itching
security cameras around the
my
perimeter
head.
of our house. But still, I can't believe that guy showing up at my house wasn't a one-off thing. If anything else happens, I'll be sure to send a file.
Blueberry latte, got it. Alright, let's get the cup. So latte is espresso, milk, espresso,
Follow-up.
milk, and blueberry. I've always wanted a blueberry latte. Hold on, let me just pause. Let me just pause.
What you're about to hear is an experience that nearly made me lose my mind. It's still something that I think about quite often, if I'm being honest, but I've been able to recover a bit in the months since it's happened. The whole story is pretty quick, so I'll get right into it. I'm a single guy in my mid-30s. live alone with no pets in a small one-story house. The house is really modest. One bedroom, one bathroom, a living room, kitchen, dining room, and a tiny garage. That's it. Life is
I want
fantastic.
to
Because of my profession, I can work on my own time.
I want to learn more about like so this is just like another thing, like kind of related to the whole barista work type of things. Iced orange coffee, got it. Iced coffee. Okay, so how do I make iced coffee? So I'm guessing it's coffee. Ice cubes, so iced coffee. So you wanted an iced orange coffee. I see. Orange, where you at? Iced orange coffee. Boom, boom, boom. Can I get you a maple chai latte? Okay. Wait, hold on, let me check again. So it's maple chai latte, sorry. Maple chai latte. So this is a espresso with milk. Okay. Espresso, milk. I'm so sorry. Maple. That's what I wanted to know. So it's the maple. Oh, we're running out of maple actually. I need to refill, but maple, where you at? There. So chai latte, maple chai latte. Got you. Ta-da! Here's your drink. Hi Richard. Iced vanilla espresso. Got it. Espresso. So yeah, espresso is already there anyway, so it's chilling. Iced vanilla. Where's vanilla? Iced vanilla espresso. Right here. Who's got your order? Abasita. I've always wanted to work in... Okay, honey vanilla hot chocolate. Got it. I've always wanted to work in the whole, I think, chocolatey water. Oh, I love chocolate. That's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Should have done that. I've always wanted to work in like this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing what you wanted was a honey vanilla. Excuse me. Vanilla. Where you at? Oh, you need to be refilled. Okay. Somebody gonna refill it? Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Who's got your order? Abasita. Alright, cool. Anne. You're joking me. I just... Oh, you... I mean, hey, if that's what you want, then... Coming right up. Oh, Lord almighty. They left. Alright, Lillian. Chocolatey grape matcha. Got it. Chocolatey grape matcha. So I'm guessing matcha is water, matcha powder, milk. Got it. Okay, so water, matcha powder, and milk. So you got matcha. So what? Okay, so they wanted, I believe, a chocolatey grape matcha. Got it. So how about we add some grape and some chocolate. Got it. You mishka. Hi Rose. I have a really lovely person Lovely friend IRL. With whose name bros. Lemon slice and a latte. So you want a latte with a lemon slice in it? Okay. Espresso and that with a lemon slice. Half strength maple bubble tea. Got it. Tea boba. Tea. Tea bag. Tea. So okay. So firstly, to make tea, what's in a tea bag? Of course. And to make a bubble tea. Hold on. Half strength maple bubble tea. Tea and boba. Yeah. Bubble tea. Bubble. And add a bit of more water. Half strength. There you go. Boom. This game is so much fun. Generally, I will play this over and over if I wanted to. Iced strawberry mocha. Got it. Mocha latte, chocolate powder. Okay, got it. Wait, really? That's how mocha's made? Huh? You learn something new every day. Alright, so let's make ourselves the latte. Mocha. There's some chocolate. So what is it that they wanted, sorry? Iced strawberry mocha. Got it. So okay, so where's the chocolate powder? There it is. Chocolate powder, mocha. Strawberry. And that's what you wanted? There you go. Oh, standard iced latte. Coming right up. I really enjoy this game. But I think as of now, what I might do is I might just take a slight bit of a break. No, it's not like I'm quitting, no. I'll never leave you lovely people. You people are very nice. You people are amazing. I thank you very much for getting me where I am today. I thank you for getting me where I am today, yeah? And I thank you for everything. Thank you for subscribing. I thank you for just for being yourself. Take care. I'll be back maybe, what's the time now? 10:18. So it's 18 minutes past 10 a.m. I'll be back soon. I'll probably be back around evening time. Around, yeah, because I'm in Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, so I'm gonna be around like maybe 8 p.m., 9 p.m. GMT. But I will be back because I don't want to abandon you lovely people. I'll be back. Alright, take care. Stay safe. Be easy on yourself.